Hi, my name is Chef Robin Court. I'm from Swallowtail Culinary Adventures, and I just want to tell you about a recipe that I wanted to test out today. So it's the first time I'm testing this combo of ingredients. I spent some time with Chef Lin in Thailand learning how to make ab pla, which is basically a banana wrapped fish with a curry paste inside. So I wanted to do a really local Pacific Northwest take on that, which is going to be far from the, the Thai dish, but it still sort of, echoes some of those components. So I'm going to be using giant kelp, so seaweed basically, to wrap and brine the fish from Skipper Otto. And then I'm going to use some really beautiful Chinook salmon. So this I just picked up today. It was frozen, but it's great for our recipe. It's actually quite simple. All we're going to be doing is cutting up the fish, making a quick paste, sort of like you would in Thailand. It would be a curry paste, but here we're going to be sort of doing a local take on it, and wrapping it up and barbecuing it. So it's actually really simple. But here's some of the ingredients that I'll be using to make it. So fish sauce and shrimp paste. So that's from Chef Lin in Thailand. Lemongrass, lime leaf, shallot, ginger, turmeric, lime juice, juniper berries. So those are local that we've harvested here, and garlic, and then a bit of basil. So all these sort of components are going to form the paste, and then we're just going to put that in with the fish and wrap it with the kelp. Let's get started. With lemongrass, you want to use the this end, the fat end of it. So Chef Lin taught me that you would peel the outside off, and you'd use this chopping really fine until you don't see any more pink, and then you'd stop. So you can use this part of it for tea or something else, but this is the part you would use in the paste that we're making. So I've chopped it really fine. You can see right here. That's lemongrass, and that just gets you started. So after you get it to this state as far as the chopping, then I'm going to mortar and pestle this until its fibers are all broken down, so that you don't get any weird textural components in the final paste. So I'm going to be adding to my food processor all the things to make the curry paste. So you can see right here, I've got 3 sort of medium size, large shallots. I've got garlic, so about, 2 large cloves. I've got turmeric, and you can use powdered turmeric if you can't find fresh, but this is about 2 teaspoons. And then ginger, so again, about 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna take my pounded lemongrass, about 2 tablespoons worth. You don't have to be very specific. This is sort of a loose recipe. And then if you want, you can put in chilies. That's something I didn't show in the recipe ingredient list, but if you want it spicy, you can add 3 to 10 chilies. And if you add green chilies, it's less spicy. The red chilies are obviously more spicy, so you can add those in. And that's kind of almost it. You're just going to add 1 teaspoon of shrimp paste and a half teaspoon of salt that I already added. So now I'm going to blend this up real quick. All right, so let me just take this out so you can see it. So that's kind of the consistency that I want. And Chef Lin would be really embarrassed by me because I didn't mortar and pestle all of this, but I'm lazy. So there we go. That's your paste that you're going to be putting into your leaf with your fish. Fine. So I'm going to take about, there they go, damn it, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more, 5 juniper berries, and grind these up, and then add that to my fish. Okay, so now I have my lime leaves. So you can see I have about 6 small leaves, and then about 7 or 8 leaves of fresh basil. And I'm just going to dice those up fine into little slices and add that to my seaweed wraps. So that's fine for that. For these, I usually just flatten them out like that, roll them and cut them because they're a bit more tough. So you want to make sure that they're not going to be, you know, a tough part of your meal, right? You want to sort of conquer the texture with chopping. So make sure that these are nice and thin, and then I'm going to chop them this way as well. You chop them all together if you want. And the aromatics on that, so it's a really beautiful, strong fragrance coming from the lime leaf and the basil. That'll be really nice with the barbecue fish. And the juniper is another component of that aromatic that I'm adding. And that's my juniper. And there we go. So this is a nice piece of Chinook salmon, so I find this nice because it's a bit fattier. You could use sockeye as well, but I prefer Chinook. So now I'm just gonna take the skin off because I prefer to cook the skin separately and really crisp it up. So I'm just gonna pinch the skin like that and slide my knife along the fish to get a nice clean bunch of the skin off. And you can, skin is delicious, so I would deep fry this, or you can even bake it, salt it and bake it to crisp it up separately and then serve it on top if you want. You don't have to do that, but it's just a nice little extra step for presentation. And then I'm gonna cut these into small chunks. I'm going to add 2 big heaping tablespoons of the paste and then all of our aromatics to it, as well as a little bit of fish sauce, just to salt everything. About 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. Maybe a little bit more because I love fish sauce. A little bit more. This is a recipe you can really play with as well, so you can add different things. Like I've added the juniper. You know, you could add wild herbs. You could add lemon balm. You don't have to do a Thai sort of paste. You could just do roasted garlic. So I'm just gonna lightly, I don't want to sort of squish my fish, but I'm gonna toss this around. And then our next stage is to wrap this in the seaweed. All right, ready to go. Squish. Look how pretty these are. They sparkle. So I've just put those onto the kelp, and now I'm going to wrap them up. You could use different kelp for this as well. You don't have to use macro kelp. You could use a bull kelp blade or something like that. But then I'm just going to fold this over like so. Oh, actually, one thing that I did do was I added a little drop of rice bran oil or hazelnut oil. And there we go. Fold this up like so, and then I'm just going to pin it with a skewer. And that's your package that you're going to now barbecue. Okay, so I just popped it on the barbecue, and the barbecue is at quite high. So we've got around 500 is what I had it at. And we'll bring it back up to 500 and grill it for about 2 minutes aside. Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful. So that's nice and grilled on both sides. So this is the final product. So that's your seaweed. I just squeeze a little bit of lime on top. And your salmon from Skipperado with ginger and lemongrass and lots of great aromatics in them. You can just unwrap those and eat those as an appetizer with your family and friends. They're delicious. And honestly, I think this took me about an hour from start to finish. So not too long and really worth it. Super tasty. Delicious. So there you go. And some of the seaweed is nice and crispy. Eat that too. Also can serve with some of the deep fried fish skin if you want.